here's the thing. If you provide service to one person, you're going to make $1 or one amount of money. If you provide service to millions of people, you're going to make millions of dollars. And you didn't steal any of it. Evil rich people is a bunch of crap. It's a lie. Here's an example. My friend Mark Cuban, and I can actually dial Mark's phone number, and he actually will answer. We have very short conversations because he and I are just alike. We don't talk on the phone.
Hey, what? See ya.
Bye. That's it. Yeah. Done. No. I email him sometimes, and he emails me back, no.
Yep.
Or maybe later. We'll talk later. Or something, that kind of stuff. So big, deep, in-depth relationship. But he has, to his credit, billionaire. This on NPR. Oh God, billionaire investor and Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban has launched an online pharmacy for generic drugs that promises steep discounts over traditional distributors. The Mark Cuban Cost Plus Drug Company announced opening its online pharmacy Wednesday. The pharmacy says it will bypass the healthcare industry middlemen and help consumers avoid high drug prices by charging manufacturers' prices plus a flat 15% markup and pharmacist fee. All drugs are priced at cost plus 15%. Sign up and share your thoughts and experiences with us, Cuban tweeted last week. Cuban's pharmacy says it will negotiate drug prices directly with manufacturers to lower its costs for consumers. One drug for diabetes patients sells for $3.90 for a 30-day supply compared for retail at $20. A 30 count of, I can't pronounce it, which is used to treat leukemia and other cancers, goes for as low as $17.10 at Cuban's pharmacy compared to $2,500 instead of $17 at other pharmacies. Now, Cuban's going to make another billion doing this, and he will have helped millions and millions of people get drugs for $17 instead of $2,500. What's evil about this?
So, you literally have a billionaire here that by looking at this article looks like he is attempting to provide a public good. Somebody who says, I've got the money and resources. I'm sick of people I know who have less economic buying power than I do, not being able to afford their drug. I'm solving this problem, and I'm going to make a lot of money. Why is that? I don't understand the opposing force there.
It's if I'm happy, you can't be because I took up all the happiness.
Yeah, it's like there's a sum-zero game on happiness or joy.
Pie.
Yeah,
it's a fixed pie. If you make a bunch of money, that means someone else didn't. That's not how money works.
Oh man.
Rabbi Lapin says money is more like candles than cake. If you get a big slice of cake, that means someone else gets a smaller slice? No, that's not how money works. So it's more like candles. When you light a candle, your candle is not diminished, and you light another candle, and you light another candle, and you light another candle, and then you got Christmas Eve service.
Oh, huh. So this is Mark Cuban's. Here's something that just happened just a few minutes ago. I went and did a talk with a guy who owns a couple of car dealerships in Kentucky. And I met with his team.
Around the tornado.
Right. It was right around the tornado. He asked me to come up there, talk about crisis, talk about stuff.
Talk about trauma.
And how do we move past this. And it's the first time his group got back together. And as a part of that conversation, I was asking individual people, what's something that's real and tangible that's going on in your life right now? Somebody stood up and talked about a problem with their home.
They don't have a home.
Yeah. And they just bought a new home, and then a sale of their old home fell through. It was just a mess. And this owner quietly said, he called his wife and said, I'm going to buy a house today. And he didn't elaborate further. He ended up buying that house and said, I'm going to find something good to do with this house. And thought I'll flip it, whatever. Then somebody when the tornadoes came through, he was able to provide housing for a family that's been displaced and now has the idea of, I'm going to keep this thing indefinitely. I can just use this to serve because people need a place to stay, whether it's 2 months, 5 months, 1 year, and now I've got an opportunity to help them. And that's a 30-year game of somebody who's been stewarding their money, taking care of their people, has got a heart of a servant, and now has the resources to say, I'm going to help you, and I'm going to help them. I'm going to serve my community. And no one will ever know this happened because he's not a billionaire, Mark Cuban. He's just owns a couple of car dealerships in a small community that just got wiped out by tornadoes, and he's able to help. Right? He didn't have to call a government, doesn't have to call any he's able to help. And those stories go untold day after day, minute by minute, all across this country, man.
So the data actually says that when your moron friend or family member says rich people are evil, the data actually says that your friend or relative is a moron, that they're wrong. That's what the data says. It says that guy's a moron. He's just wrong. And he doesn't know what he's talking about. He has no firsthand knowledge. He has no data to back this up, because the actual data says that there are no more evil people among rich people than there are among poor people. Turns out there's jerks that have money and there's jerks that don't. And there's good people that have money and good people that don't. This is The Ramsey Show.